Alrighty. I think so. Here we go.
I was thinking Mark might say something, because
Mike Chicken.
Mark might show up, because he... Oh,
We can hear you.
No, go ahead. What were you talking about, Mark?
yeah, I can hear the game from your mic vein.
Oh, certainly.
Yeah, but as I was saying, Lark might go, because he's never seen Arthur run like that, so something must have went awry.
Is that fair?
Yeah. A good reason to switch off your characters for now. One of them becoming an undead so he can acclimate to the new situation.
Alright. So, hey, welcome back, everybody. This is the beginning of season 4. This is episode 1. Gonna keep calling it the Spice Road for now. I'm the Game Master Rogue, and if you want to check it out at arcanumsyndicate.com. This is Demon Gate. Should we do an icebreaker question? Introduce everybody.
I suck at those.
To be fair, a lot has changed since the last time you actually recorded. We've switched out 2 characters.
I have an icebreaker question here. Does your character have any noticeable scars? And if so, what are they? What are their stories? If you want to share that information and introduce yourself and your character, if anybody's ready. Actually, the first one that comes to mind is Pain. So if we want to go like left to right down on roll 20, Pain is first. And I mean, you have some obvious scars that we just talked about. So go ahead.
So, I'm Pain, I play Tartak. He's missing an eye, because one time, long ago, he got beat up really bad, and he lost his eye. A harrowing tale, I tell you.
Yeah. What took his eye? Did you ever come up
It did. Yeah, it's the demon mark eye. That's
Oh, yeah. Nice.
he was just feeling silly one day, and his eye fell out. Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, that just kind of happens sometimes.
He's
They're the best of
placed
us.
strange things in his eye ever since then to fill the void. All right, and Waffle.
I'm Waffle, I play Zoltan. And no physical scars on Zoltan. But perhaps mental ones. He has no memories from before like a few years ago for him.
What happened? Unless you don't want to share it. If you want to keep it secret and use it for our
Don't want to share. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Not yet.
Nice. All right, and Drakenburn.
I'm Dragonburn. I play Arthur. Nothing visible because Arthur doesn't really have any like skin visible at all, but maybe has a scar somewhere. When eventually one of these days people can see what he looks like. Maybe.
Nice. And Furo.
So for Takeshi, I would say no major scars, like definitely nothing on the face, but there's a lot of like general battle damage around his hands, around his torso. He's not quite Geralt level scarred, but he's getting there. I mean, he's still in the middle of his adventuring journey, and he has a habit of taking undue risks and facing monsters clearly beyond his own ability to tackle, and usually getting injured to the point of near death by them. Like at this point, it's like the amount of scars is maybe like halfway towards Geralt. He's planning to get there by the end of his adventuring career, but at the moment he's like still somewhere in the middle.
Nice. And did you get a chance to read that? Or are you still going?
Yeah, I'm just finishing the last paragraph.
Sorry, I wrote a book to you. Okay, and then Shu.
I'm Shu. I play Nokrog, the blind bugman bard, and being a bugman, he has a chitin carapace, so he doesn't scar like you fleshy bags.
He's got quite a few mental scars too, though.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we can find out about that soon. And Vane.
Mr. Reshkash is a merchant of rather intimidating stature. So I'm sure he's gotten harassed less on the road than many merchants. And generally, he's a little bit danger avoidant. But I imagine he would have gotten a few scars here and there. And probably he has a few new ones after the injuries he's undertaken and had to receive magical healing for in this campaign. One fun fact, he does have, it's not exactly a scar, but it's a very large tattoo across his back. If his fur is parted in the right ways, you can see little lines of mystic ink running across his skin.
Yeah. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna go over this little handout here, catch everybody up on what's been going on since last we got together, which was several months ago. There's not even a picture on here. What? Fail. Weeks have passed since the heroes shattered the Blight Orb, breaking the curse that choked a forgotten temple within the outskirts of the Crow Wilderness. They burned out the corruption, but not without consequence. To win that battle, they called upon the power of a demon, Red Konai, a demon bound within an ancient mask. When the last of the undead fell and the blighted mist cleared, Takeshi, the mask bearer, vanished into the darkness, his mind and soul torn between his mortal and the infernal spirit that controlled it. No one has seen him since the battle. Tartak, the blood-tark ratkin, he fought until the very end, finally collapsing after the battle, the poison finally killing him. He began to change, as mortals do from black magic. Even though Arthur had shattered the Blight Orb, it may have been part of the reason that the Ratkin monk was able to return to this world. With Zothan trying to cast spells to heal him, Arthur rushed his body back. A long trek through the swamp, running the entire way with his ally on his shoulder. He brought Tartak back to the camp to save him before his soul could move on. Tartak was reborn when the Black Witch Vahal used dark magic. There was a cost. She couldn't save all of them. The other half allowed him to return as a Blood Raider. So neither living nor dead, but caught by the shadow of the grave. Now the survivors, they trek through the treacherous Crow wilderness. No doubt they are hunted or watched by goblin scouts who roam the undergrowth. Blood and rain mingle beneath their boots. Many of them are at the temple that they just recently cleared. To set up a new home, possibly. That's yet to be seen, what you guys choose to do. It is more safe than the outside camp from invaders, but it was home to some evil things for quite some time. And it is a shrine to an orc war and death god, so we'll see what happens there. Find Takeshi is one of the first things you guys probably wanted to do before Red Konai could fully devour him, or whatever the hell happens from using that mask. The path ahead also leads deeper towards the City of Golden Tears, a place half swallowed by the earth, whispered to hold ancient secrets. They follow the notes of Mr. Rashkash's older brother. And is he your older brother?
I am not sure if I ever clarified. I always imagined him as a younger brother.
Oh, okay.
But
You'll say younger brother then. In hopes that he might still be there, and hope that somewhere they might finally find a home for all these refugees, a home away from the war and all the terror. So let's start.
I have to say, my first question is, so it's been weeks since the combat.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to roll it and see how long it's been, and then we can kind of establish, you guys will probably be together after that point, or just at least meeting up, or whatever, who wants to roll the die? Or should we make it random? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All I'll say is, historically, me rolling time dice has never worked well for us.
1, 2, 3. That would be Arthur.
Fucking, of course.
Wow. Nice one.
Alright,
Honestly,
what am I
it makes
rolling?
more sense because he's the one away from the group at the moment.
Roll a percentile, please.
Okay.
That's one of the two.
Okay.
33.
33. All right. So we're going to say it'll be a week and 3 days that have passed. And I'm pretty sure you guys would have met back up after that. At least a week and 3 days.
I would imagine
where
probably the people from the camp would come. Not the camp. Probably the people from the temple would come to the camp.
go back to the camp. huh?
I would assume that we're still looking for Takeshi around the temple.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
So
This is a bit of a hard one because that means that if it's Tartak going with Arthur, then we have to move at night because he's undead now,
I'm gonna say,
or at least
you
the
searched
general.
You searched for Takeshi for a little while, probably several days. I mean, if you didn't want to leave him, but you weren't able to find him. If you weren't able to find him, what would you have done?
yeah, I suppose then I guess we'd have to head back and maybe see if anybody has any ideas back at base camp
A couple mages there. Maybe one of them has some kind of clairvoyance, farsight.
All right, good. So we're gonna do a week.
All these
and-
blue scrolls and none of them clairvoyant.
Yeah, we gotta have something. 13 days. 13 days will have passed then.
Auspicious number.
Yeah. So we're gonna
Clearly a
say.
sign of good fortune.
So we're also gonna say that gives some people some spell time. It'll also be the 17th of Austral now. 17th of the month of Austral, which is correct down here. You're in
We're
fall.
finally out of the summer months. Interesting.
Yeah, getting closer to winter. You still got a few more months.
And how far away is the camp from the shrine? Because you ran there in a day, right?
So I think it took us like a day to just like make our like trek there. I think.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
So Arthur ran the distance. Obviously, I shouldn't say obviously. I'm not sure what the actual distance between the two is. Some distance that Arthur was able to make it within a day of running. Maybe it took us like 2 days to walk there, which is why I like cut the time down in half. I don't remember.
Yeah. Yeah, it was rough terrain too, so. To hold off, I'll talk to you, Takeshi, in some private messages. So Takeshi's not there, but the rest of you can be there. I will
assume
say,
you guys return my armor.
yeah, I will say too as well. During that time, Tartek, you've been kind of acclimating to your new state, and it's pretty horrific, I would say. However you want to play it, if he's been hiding out in that tent like that other undead guy has been doing, it's up to you. But would you be hanging out with him, the ghoul, or would you be hanging out with Molda, or you know, that's up to you. You can decide. And
With these undead guys.
but we will say that they've been searching as well for Takeshi, and I'll go ahead and let you guys start and do some RP.
I would. Oh, does this mean that we can set our conditions back to full?
Yeah, everybody can go full.
Oh, and I completely forgot, but it's technically part of the loot. What were the results of those 2 basilisk corpses that were being skinned?
Let me check what size creature that is. That's a large creature.
Because I do remember there was a successful, I believe, wilderness survival roll for the skinning of them, and the 2 harpies were basically doing that while we were having our fight.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Our exploration and our fight a little bit.
Hit points as well.
Yeah, you guys can all be full HP, full on your physical and mental status. Plenty of time to rest and regain that.
Probably enough time for key and mana pools if it's 13 days.
Oddly, you have not been attacked or bothered. You guys have been like keeping up with posting guards and stuff like that. That elf girl and the other smuggler, Copper. At least those 2 are kind of like always guarding. You know, they rotate shifts and stuff. Melina and Copper.
I have a theory on that, but we can get to it later.
Yeah. Grog as well. is a sentry at times. So whoever else would volunteer for that as well.
Makes sense.
I wonder, with 13 days, are you potentially going to move the camp to the shrine, or just keep it as a separate entity for now?
Honestly, I still believe it'd be of a good opinion since we've, removed the curse of the shrine to begin moving the people there.
At the end of the day, a roof is a roof.
Yeah, it's much
better than a tent.
better. Yeah, so much better than just tents and random wilderness, and a lot easier to defend than just open area. Since there's actual heights to it, and you can see things coming. So I would definitely say Arthur argued to move the camp and the refugees towards the shrine.
That sounds good. Yeah, and maybe that's something that's about to happen or something, depending on what you guys all come to, agreement on, and we can RP that as well. All right, so the time of day is. Okay, it's we'll say it's morning or afternoon right now. I'm gonna change the vision here so it's not nighttime. Is it nighttime right now for you guys?
Yeah.
Is that better?
Oh yeah, much better. There isn't the fog over anymore.
Yeah, so we'll say the twin suns are kind of breaking through some of the trees and casting shadows all over the ground here, and it's still a nice shady spot too. But there's also the fire going, and people cooking and going about their usual tasks during the day. You guys can go ahead and take it away. Whoever wants to begin.
As a side thing, I will say this. Arthur was probably asleep for multiple days, and because of that led to his newest key ability. Once again, we'll get to that one later. But, yeah, I guess if this is generally the morning, perhaps get up, look for camp leadership, see how everything's going along, maybe finish our conversation on moving the camp. So let's see where do we want to chat, everyone? Shall we go in the big house out in the middle of
There's actually a house here. Huh?
yeah
There's
Sorry about that.
old cabin.
Some sort of ranger place.
Or you know what, why don't we come chat around the campfire?
Move your token. Okay, you nerd.
Not you.
It is good for the tagline. You do have to keep the fires high, which is easier to do when you're next to the campfire.
Probably not you, Tartak. I don't know if you can be out here safely. Or, I don't know if there's enough shade for you.
We'll be fine.
I'm wearing a cloak.
Actually, has enough time passed for Zothon to maybe learn the, Shadow Shroud thing?
Probably. Would I just roll spell time? Or learn spell time?
Yeah. Are you studying any spells right now?
Yeah. Now I want to learn the Shield of Darkness and Killing Aura.
Your spell time is D6 weeks.
It's down a step because of a trait now.
Oh, okay, cool.
I think it goes from
Oh, it's-
D6 weeks to 2d10 days, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
2d10 days.
Cool. So go ahead and roll 2d10. See how many days you got on it. And then... $13, of course. Usually when you have access to a library or books and stuff, there is you can roll the research skill and actually deduce it by the amount of days rolled on the research skill. One thing I remember is Takeshi did steal a lot of books, right?
Yeah, we basically raided the fucking library because I believe one of his conditions was like everybody who's getting saved is carrying their worth or their carrying capacity in books as a reward for being saved.
So I was allowing research rolls, and there's a lot of mages here too. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say that also Vahal, Archmage Necromancer, is here.
Yeah.
So literally upper alley.
Yeah, she could teach. She could help you if you roll shitty. She could help you.
Okay.
God. And of course you're.
That's a lot of fucking ones.
Bahoy!
So 2 days off of man, that's just a straight fumble right there.
Yeah, that is a straight fumble.
A fumble like that, you should add time to your.
Wait,
He's like, I'm gonna keep you safe, Tartak. Trust me, cast
Yeah.
fireball.
I'm gonna say there's nothing about that in the books at all. You're like, fuck. There's like nothing about this type of spell. What spell is it?
Shield of Darkness, I think it was called. It's
Oh, that's a black spell, isn't it?
it's a shield. Yeah, you can shield the undead from the sun, I think.
Oh yeah, Vahal can help you with that. Or can she? Maybe you go talk to her. Get to bust out my voice mod again.
He's been waiting to use it.
I've got more girl
Anyway, while
voices.
Zoltan's fiddling.
I'm looking at the supplies I brought to the shrine. If it's been 13 days, probably Mr. Reg Cashew at the very least needed to send Claudius to go get more food from the camp.
I mean, did you decide to stay at the shrine this whole 13 days, or did you come back at any point in time after not being able to find Takeshi?
Yeah, everybody came back,
I-
right? Or did you want to
okay.
stay? Yeah, everybody came back to the camp.
Okay, very good then. Never mind.
Go ahead.
Yes, I'm just.
Go ahead and talk to Vahal, unless somebody else wants to go real quick.
Flores is?
Not nice to bother a lady in the morning.
Yeah, we'll RP the scene real quick because. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say,
When you walk up to her, she is she looks like she's preparing something while her sister's over there eating.
So, mind if we talk a bit? Busy.
She looks up and smiles, a pleasant smile, and she nods.
Of course.
Heard what you
Always
did for
have time for
Tartak.
you.
Heard what you did for Tartak. Thank you.
Yes, of course. I'm not going to let him die. That would be terrible of me.
I actually have a question about Tartak. There's a scroll here, not scroll, spellbook that contains a spell that should allow him or allow me to give him the ability to walk freely during the daytime, but I can't figure it out. So you told me about that. I know black magic is your specialty.
She smiles again. much bigger smile this time. And
Shield of Darkness, of course. I know this spell. It's not that difficult, but some people have trouble. I could help you. On one condition.
Ask away.
What happened to Takeshi when he disappeared?
It was a cursed mask, and he put it on. Like a demon or something in it, and
Demon.
it took him over, and he ran off. Is that all?
Yes. That's all I wanted to know. Quite interesting. He's carrying around a strong artifact. A dangerous one at that.
Do you have any clue on how to find him, perhaps? Still looking.
Do you have something of his? Something personal?
Could ask around.
I mean, I doubt you would have a lock of his hair. Or maybe a sample of his blood. That might be asking too much.
Yeah, I don't think I have either of those things on me.
you notice her sister kind of looks over at her, like oddly. Like, what a weird question to ask, you know, that kind of face. And then she smiles and waves for you to come sit down, so she can start helping you with that spell. She's got to have the teaching spell skill. Anyway, I'll just roll intelligence. Yep. Okay. So she's going to help you. You're going to learn that spell within the night. And then, you know.
Now we're on day 13.
Oh, and at some point, Zodan will say, like, Bahal, I know we've been through some rough times, but I believe in you, and he's going to heal her.
Oh, nice. Are you healing her like
With a heal, like one heal.
Okay.
Heal spell.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna heal her up to max if you guys are cool
I mean,
with that.
between 13 days, I
Yeah.
think it makes sense.
Okay.
That and also, I
she's
don't
still on half
recall if I actually put the cuffs back on her.
Yeah.
You probably did.
I forgot to take the entangled thing off of her. So I'm gonna say there. I mean, it's up to you. Would you have put him on after she saved him, or?
I'm looking at my inventory. I have both in my inventory, which means I probably didn't put them back on purpose. That and he was passed out for a couple of days, woke up, probably just was like, I gave her like a chance to do something. You know, she's proved at the very least, like, she's probably not going to backstab us unless she gets a super good opportunity. So long as we keep a bit of an eye on that, she'll probably be fine. Though, God, I have to really be careful with my hair while around her.
No one knows what color your hair is.
No, you don't.
Wow. Weird.
Nice. Alright. Anybody else want to do anything in particular? Or we can go ahead and skip ahead a few days. Oh, go ahead.
Is Signy also a necromancer?
I think she was as far as I recall, she's never used any black spells. I think she mostly used, like, gray and red. I think mostly gray.
It says here she's
I would
an
talk to
enchanter.
Hall right now, but okay, bang.
She's an
I need to
enchanter.
bother a necromancer at some point, and Zoltan already bothered Hall, so I'll wait.
Mr. Atacrali in general, why do you travel with demons?
What are you on about this time, though, Crag?
You're not exactly the most normal party. Certainly, I don't think I've heard a single story or song about a party with undead and demons.
That's why you need to read more books.
Hey, you're not here. Shush. Keep your talking to the chat.
I see orcs, trolls, rats.
Let me ask you a question, no, Crag. We are potentially in the apocalyptic period of our lives. We've gone through quite a bit. The Vazen Denal has teamed up with the Narcadians, and they're perhaps attempting to conquer the world. Perhaps they're attempting to do something else. As it stands, in small groups like ours, we kind of need all the help we can get. So long as you can generally keep an eye on people. You can, if you can sort of trust them. Not maybe fully, because, I mean, there are some people you just can't trust with, you know, your whole being, but a little bit, just a little. Then it makes life a lot easier.
Then who is your queen if you were all running away?
What are you talking about? Oh, right, you're, right. We don't have one?
You should try moving the group to the snowy wastes. The desert folk cannot survive a day in the cold.
But that's a
We can
bit
take
far
over
away.
an old nest.
I mean, maybe an idea for the future, but that is months of travel. With this many people, most of them wouldn't make it.
The weak do not deserve to make it.
The weak have their purpose in life. Sure, they might not be able to fight and, you know, kill, but there's meaning in large amounts of people being together. Most people need other people to live. We're not solitary creatures. That, and also there are so many chores around camp and so many tasks that just a couple of us could not do altogether. I mean, I don't think anyone in our group really knows how to hunt for the life of us, so we would be shit out of luck for food without the people in this camp. You motherfucker. God, not another one. Anyways.
Who are you cursing out? We hear voices too. Voices from the beyond.
I don't hear voices.
They whisper secrets in your head.
I'm looking at something that I don't really like, but either way, we need people. We can't survive on our own. The weak have their purpose, and the strong have their purpose. Everyone has a use. You just need to find it. This isn't to say that everyone is talented, of course they're not, but I mean, a country is built off of thousands, tens, hundreds of thousands, millions of weak people supporting the strong. Your hive, or whatever nest it is that you were part of, not all of them were strong, and yet they all had their use for your queen.
They were weak, and that's why I left.
And yet, that nest functioned for how long before you did what you did?
It is a difference of race. As a single hive can last multiple human fortresses.
And yet, you're right, they were weak, and they lived for so long before someone of the strong did something. But the point is, the weak have their use. You wouldn't have existed without them.
No, even the drones must know how to fight.
And yet they won't do it well. I can guarantee you could throw 50 of those drones at me and I'd cut them all down. Everything has their use. It's one of the reasons we're keeping you around, despite your interesting tendencies and strange claims.
I pursue music because I want to know what the gods listen to. And the gods include those
Down below.
of ill intent.
Yeah. Maybe you lean towards that one a little bit too much, but I can't complain. We would have died several times had it not been for you.
The demons are more eager to listen to me.
I wonder why. Maybe because you're giving them your attention.
Do you think the demons in your party will teach me their music in exchange for just a piece of my soul?
Probably not. I don't think anyone here is very musically inclined, to be honest with you.
Oh, even if they don't know the exact notes, and inspiration is all I need.
Would you mind doing me a favor and fetching everyone, though, Craig? We need to have a final discussion on whether or not we're going to be moving the camp to the shrine. You would enjoy that, wouldn't you, being in a place like that?
He'll laugh and bring out an instrument, just like kind of like military trumpet style, summoning people by playing loud noise.
Before we do that, I wanted to do a scene real quick. This is before the 13 days are over. Like a little flashback with Tartak. Tartak, what did you say who you'd be hanging out with the most during your change?
I'll probably be hanging out with Valhall the most, considering she's the one who brought me back.
Okay.
I want to get a hang of this whole undead thing.
Alright, so we'll say this is during another rainy day, and we'll say you guys are in the tent together, you know. Maybe you've gone over to the tent to find out more information. So she looks up, kind of, you know, expecting you more so than anything. Oh, what's your body attribute?
Without the belt, it's like 20 something.
Okay.
It's 21 without the belt.
So it's been several days, we'll say.
Yeah, I definitely get my belt back.
And like you're feeling hungry, not it's not overcoming you, but you're like seeing people around the camp, smelling things around the camp, like their blood, hearing heartbeats and stuff, seeing jugular veins that you wouldn't mind eating, things like that. It's starting to kind of give you an itch and a weird feeling. So when you come into the tent, that's the first thing she mentions something about that.
Are you feeling the hunger yet?
Hunger. Doesn't everyone get hungry?
I think you will have a special type of thirst. Not just any food will do.
That sucks. How do I rid myself of this hunger, as you so put it?
I'm not sure. But
What do you mean you're not sure? You were the best necromancer in this camp. Out of anyone to know about the undead, I'd expect it to be you.
you'll have to go hunting. If it's you'll have to kill things on your own. And I don't think eating around the other people is a good idea either. Maybe take it inside a tent or something. The others will begin to look at you differently.
Or not as differently as before.
If it becomes unbearable, come see me. Perhaps I can quell your thirst for a time.
I'd hate to do that. One of yours is... It's not desirable for me to know you. Just the idea of being undead sickens me to my core. It just means I'll have to exit this plane quicker than usual.
Well, I hope you have your affairs in order. Your plan is to
don't.
leave this world.
I don't, but you'll help me with that, surely.
Of
Ain't
course.
gonna leave.
Oh, do you leave?
Damn.
You don't explain
Yeah, he
it?
just leaves.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Shit, damn.
Yeah, you can tell she was like, seemed inquisitive about it, and then you turn around and leave. We'll get back to that. Sure. And, alright, so, if no other scenes before the 13 days, we'll say the 13 days have passed. And, oh, I do have one more scene, sorry. It's Takeshi and me.
Ooh. Rubbing my hands together, I'm eager to see.
Yeah, what's gonna happen there?
I think I need...
My voice for Tartak is good now, right?
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Okay, I think I got it. Move you guys over to a different scene here. This one is just going to be... It's going to be Tartak. Or, Takeshi.
Okay.
Just Takeshi. If I can find him, where'd he go?
It's a good question.
He's next to like Ratchcash and whoever Juarez is.
Juarez. Okay, let's see. Everybody got view here.
Oh boy. That's a familiar red sun.
It's a nice vacation.
Oh, that's the
Oh,
wrong
yeah.
picture. It's a similar picture, but...
Mhm.
Yeah, that was the wrong picture.
I imagine the
That's-
landscape is about as inviting as it looks.
Yeah. I'll use this one. Because I think we've already used that one for something else.
Yeah, that was for Tartak.
Well, since Takeshi is at least somewhat well-read individual, would he be able to try and make some sense of the place that he's currently finding himself in?
Maybe make an intelligence check. Unless you have a certain skill that you think would be more suitable. For
Well, I
the
do have
situation.
demon lore, and this feels like a very demon lore-y type of situation.
Yeah.
But I
That's
mean, I
cool.
could just do...
Yeah, I agree. You could do demon lore. It would be a hard target number, but yeah.
And this is just going off of his best hunch.
Alright. Oh, that's a good roll though. 24 on the demon lore check. Okay. I'll whisper this to you. Do you want no, let's see. This is the handout that I had sent you. Kind of explains what's going on. I don't want to give too much away, but this is
Yeah, I think he would try and, like, just place... What is this place called, at least?
yeah. I'm gonna say that you think it's either hell or purgatory. You're not exactly sure, but it's one of those two places, just by the time that you've spent there. So it's either the Black Plane or the Realm of Chaos, which Purgatory is also known as. And you're not sure why you're going there, right? But any time that you struggle, this is what has happened, right? You're back there. And I just want to say, during one of those times, the Dark Riders that came from the gates, after they came out searching, what would you do in that scenario?
Yeah, I suppose that is the most interesting and most prominent thing for him to try and identify and make sense of who the Black Riders even were. Like, if there's, like, figures, like, are there humanoid figures on horses? Are there even horses? What the hell are they riding? Like, what is the visual of those riders?
Yeah, the gates of the city open up. The Dark Riders come forth. There's 12 of them in total. All of them look very much like I picture, like almost the ring wraiths of Lord of the Rings. They all have weapons on their belts and stuff like that. Long flowing dark cloaks. And they all have like glowing astral vision is what you see, when they ride out. As well, so do their horses. They're riding on like these demonic mounts that are probably, since you rolled really high on your demon lore check, they're called nightmares. They're riding on them, which are some pretty powerful creatures in themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel. Does this ring any bell in terms of like the last prophecy and shit? Like 12 riders, nightmares will come out and the world will end and something like that.
You're not sure. You're not sure about that.
Yeah, that's probably something for some sages to ask about. What does this city look like? Are we talking like Minas Morgul, just black towering structures and things of that nature?
Yeah, it looks, the city looks like it was like a desert city. Here it is.
Huh.
Here it is. There's the city. Just so everybody can see it. That's the
Desert.
city, kind of in the background.
And
it's got the, it's got the domed, almost like Arabian type of tops to the towers and stuff like that.
What I will say is, it has enough of a similarity that Takeshi can pin and blame this all on the Danites.
Yeah.
Which he will 100% do.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, it seems to tie to them in some way. When you see these riders, what would you do?
Well, since he was being advised on this situation, I think he would try and... You know what? If it worked in the first city he came in, it sure as hell is gonna work in the second. He would go towards the sides of the city. Namely, he would be looking for sewer entrances.
Okay.
Because, if this is how we got into Vladicus, there is no reason to think that otherworldly planes have different dynamics.
Yeah. Alright, so you start to look for sewer entrance. Go ahead and make a perception check. As you're looking around, you do notice that there are pools of sludge that are, it looks like almost like a moat, but it's a really terrible moat, but it does look like it was carved by liquid. And in the liquid, you can see, like faces screaming, the bubbling of nasty ichor, dark ooze, probably fecal matter. You can see faces and screaming sometimes in the water, and you notice some pipes that are probably 30 feet up on the walls. Would be a difficult climb to get up there. These pipes stick out of the stone wall, and liquid is dripping out of them into this river. But that's when you notice the sound of something crunch, footprints behind you, footsteps behind you. When you turn around, that's when you can see this large demonic entity with a, with the ogre's mace, a studded mace, like they use in the Far East.
Yeah, like the Tetsubo thing.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't think of the name. Thank you. Ogre-like being with horns. He's got skulls hanging from his belt, and you can see he has the 3 eyes. You know immediately who it is when you see him, because you've seen a vision of him before. And he turns to you and he says,
"We must make a pact, you and I.
I'm listening.
To this world for now, but soon you must let me come back.
How soon we're talking?
I can wait. You will need me one day soon. I know it.
Well, given where our future is headed, I imagine this place and the place I'm from will not be looking too different. By chance, may I ask, what city is this? I could have sworn I seen designs like this in Denite cities. Alerted. Thank you for that information. I'll hit the books, so to speak, when I have the time.
This place is my prison, not yours.
Well, I'm not sure if you've been following, because, well, you have been liberated from your Denite holdings after I have already completed one of my many prison breaks. I'm rather adept at breaking people out of prisons. I don't think this one will be any different. It's just going to take me some time. But rest assured, you're not suffering here your sentence alone.
You would help me break free from this place.
Let's just say that I have a strong opinion about the nature of government that keeps its prisoners locked up. A friend of mine, many times estranged friend of mine, has said words of wisdom that I have lived by ever since, and that is that the government is bad. As far as I can see, that right there is a government building, and I have somewhat of a duty to make sure that it does not fulfill its purpose anymore.
This place is filled with souls that deserve to be here, I'm sure. But if you can free me, we would make a team, you and I.
Well, as luck would have it, I do happen to have a handy book which might hold some secrets about this place, and with enough luck, enough time, I don't believe that there's a prison or a lock or a cage that cannot be broken.
I know you enjoyed it as much as I did you not? Trolls.
I believe you might have noticed I'm rather enthusiastic about bloodshed, and as luck would have it, I believe in both of our futures there is plenty of it to come.
Indeed there is. See
Well,
you
until
soon.
then, feel free to mark a couple of more days on the prison calendar, as it were. But understand that this place, its walls, well, maybe not its walls. The walls are pretty sturdy, but I'm thinking that canalization system right there, that's exploitable. There is a way out. I'll just have to find it. And
See you
on that
soon.
one, you have my deal on that, as he will extend his hand and shake it.
Takeshi.
Alright, you son of a bitch, I'm in. Now only to assemble a heist crew.
You wake up in the jungle, And not far from where you hear what sounds like maybe laughter, something. You can smell a campfire in the distance. Let's go back to the camp. And you guys can go ahead and take it away. I'll let you know when you can jump in, Takeshi.
Mr. Ratch Cash would probably be making his way out of his tent. And then Claudius and Carolyn would probably been spending a lot of time there, and looks like he wants to talk business. Looking for the rest of the remaining party members.
Conveniently, we are all placed around the campfire due to me attempting to get everyone here.
Very good. Friends, it brings me no joy to say this, but it's been well over a week now, with no sign yet of our dear friend Takeshi. And well, I do hate to leave one of our best swords behind. We do need to consider the possibility that we should begin moving on, no?
We were sort of discussing that now, anyways.
Certainly, if Takeshi is coming back to the camp, he'll find it regardless of whether we're here or not, no?
You're correct, and we're also planning on... See, the reason why I brought everyone here is I feel like we should have our final discussion on whether or not we should move the refugees here to the temple. I am of the opinion that it's a better location for them, even if it's not as inviting as a open field in the jungle.
It might be wise. With its defenses removed, it would be a roof over their heads.
And also no longer cursed is the most important part, perhaps.
Well, yes. It would also be an excellent staging area for the next phases of our expedition.
Correct.
We found the shrine. The way forward is clear. We'll need to head...
And he pauses for a moment and consults a map that Carolyn is holding. And he pops his head back up and he goes,
we need to head east, perhaps 3 or 4 days. Find the Elder Canyon there, and hopefully, with a little scouting around, the Bone Bridge.
Okay. That's understandable.
That's the next phase of our journey.
We should get everyone packed up and get ready to move. I should probably be getting Gita, Boramos, the refugee leaders here before I try to force a decision onto them.
Yeah, they're actually here. Gita is over there talking to the orc prostitute and Copper.
Yeah.
They kind of half listening as well, but they're having their own conversation. And Copper says, now we've got someone else missing as well.
Who else is missing?
Maylena. Has anyone seen her?
Who is that?
Is that the elf?
The elven scout.
Yeah.
Aye.
That's concerning. I guess this is a question of, have anyone of us seen her recently? Or when was the last time?
Yesterday. Last night she was on guard duty. Gita and Norna, they went out as well last night, looking for Takeshi. Gita's a scout, so she was trying to find any tracks or whatever, but nothing. Pretty much nobody knows.
If people are getting picked off from the campsite, it seems like all the more reason to move. Though perhaps that's too callous a thing to say.
It's hard to say whether or not she was picked off. Going into the woods for maybe a couple hours now, since she was on watch last night, since particularly early. Who knows what she could have been up to, whether it's something nefarious, mundane, whether she was kidnapped, whether she just got lost, which I highly doubt, but it's
This
sort
is
of hard.
the wilderness, my friend. We do have to consider the possibility of wildlife as well.
Yes, that's what I mentioned.
Or locals.
That's why I mentioned kidnapped.
Yes.
Me, Ratchet Cat.
I don't suppose
I'm sure I didn't eat her.
would.
What was that?
Wait, was that you?
No, we heard
I feel
you.
like that was a bit
Artak.
pointed at me. I did not eat her.
Ah, very good. I was not assuming you did.
At the very least, you should be able to find a body. There was an elven merchant that was passing through the snowy lands, and despite food being scarce, the animals did not want to touch the elven corpse. There's not quite enough meat or fat on their bones.
That is the most important thing. We are missing a body, and there's no tracks of her. I don't suppose anyone has any form of magic for locating people. He'd kind of like look over in the distance, like Signy, Velnar, and Val.
Let's say Valhall is in the tent, but Signy and Valnari, they look over and nod. Ravik as well, who's closer to the campfire. He says,
Oh, I forgot he was there.
we'll see what we can do.
Otherwise, I think it'd be best to begin getting everyone ready to move. I imagine packing up is going to take several hours, and it'd be best to move while we still have daylight.
Yes. I'm not sure we can afford to waste many days here.
It is unfortunate about Takeshi, but I have a strong feeling he is alive, though I do not know what state he is in.
We will find him among orcs.
I'm yet unclear exactly what happened to him. Some kind of demonic mask, you said?
It's hard to explain, but it honestly was something that myself.
I only heard the aftermath.
So, a while ago, when we foiled the Knight's plans in Senator Zakaida's tower, they were using several magical items to fuel a portal, one of which was an artifact. A cursed artifact, but still an artifact no less, and I imagine you as a merchant would understand the significance of that.
They're priceless items.
Correct, and it...
Everybody draws weapons.
What in
Wow.
the world?
That was a lot of shit.
What the fuck?
Holy fucking shit, I found it.
Huh?
I finally found the camp.
Praise
Mr. Atacralian, draw your sword. A cannibal has come to our camp.
You know, I normally I would like be a bit hesitant about what you're saying, no, Crag, but do you mind just stopping there for a second, Takeshi?
He sounds so barbaric. Must be a tribesman.
There's my favorite author. You're not possessed by a demon still, are you?
Only when I'm writing, and I will resent that tribal comment, Mr. Bard. I know you have a condition, but that does not mean I will take your insult lightly.
He has a condition?
I mean, I thought he had
Yeah.
a condition. Isn't he mad or something?
I don't know.
He's
I
a
thought it
bard.
was just
So,
bugbear.
before we get sidetracked, Takeshi, what happened after you put on Red Konai's mask?
Now that is a good question. I wish I had an answer to. I can tell you parts of what happened. I can also tell you that it is now imperative that I figure out where the hell and also what the hell Ulartet is, and we have some auspicious prophecies coming our way. 12 Nazgul on nightmares riding out into the apocalypse, bringing much presence and great Yule tidings to us all this winter.
Well, I'm not certain you'll find much in terms of lore out here in the jungle when it comes to cities. But if we actually make it back to civilization, my friend, as a bonus, access to the finest libraries money can buy.
Yes, I was hoping actually to maybe peruse some of the books right there, but honestly, I am... You know what? I take that back. I'm actually feeling fine, which is the oddest part, because I don't think I have slept in the last 13 days.
Is Takeshi still wearing the mask?
Yeah, that is a good question. Is Takeshi still wearing the mask?
No. No, it'd be off you. In your pouch or wherever you kept it before.
Yeah, I will say that, yeah, he has the mask down, but there is an obvious outline of caked blood wherever the mask used to be, because he got bloody when he had the mask on. So, right now he basically has his face, his torso, his weapon, everything is covered in blood, except this very clear tan line of where the mask used to be. Because that's the only part that isn't bloodied.
Nona
You
runs
may
up and
feel
hugs
fine,
you.
swordsman, but you need to make sure you count the number of bones you still have in your body.
What do you mean the bones I have in my body? I'm feeling fine. In fact, I feel...
You feel fine, but you might be missing a few bones.
Why bones, specifically?
I don't know. You can't make anything out of human bones. They're
No, the
worthless.
thieves of the night, they go for the bones because you don't realize they're missing until it's too late.
Wait a second, you don't realize the bone is missing until it's too late. I'm not sure I follow that logic.
You might not be, you're not as trained in healing as I am, but humans can't live without their bones. It is imperative that you make sure you have all of your bones still.
I will say this. I have just left the plane in hell. That plane made more sense than this place.
Right.
And that plane had screaming faces in the river.
Faces with no bones.
He's gone mad.
You know what? You do have a point. They did not have bones. No, the disembodied souls that were flowing in fucking rivers did not have bones. And maybe that's their problem.
You restore the bone, you restore the soul.
I can't even keep a serious outlook on this conversation anymore. Welcome back, Takeshi. By any chance, were you killing goblins recently?
I mean, looking at the blood, and I'll just go over-under. There was a goblin camp nearby. I do not know what I've been doing the last 13 days, but I'm wearing most of that on myself. So, chances are, there might no longer be a goblin camp nearby.
I had a feeling.
Grab a scout elf, did you?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Well, that's good. Wouldn't want that on your conscience.
You should make
I'm
a
very-
charisma check. Or, if you have a skill better suited to, let me whisper you something.
Oh no.
Well, whatever it was, Takeshi, you are looking delicious right now.
Yeah, Tartak, I'm noticing those two teeth up front are a little longer and a little pointier than they used to be. Also, you look a lot paler.
There is
Nothing changed. No.
Before. Who asked him that question? About the elf?
That was Mr. Reg Cash.
Mr. Rashcash, make a perception check.
Alright.
Does he roll a 3?
Let's see.
Well, 3.
Would knack for lies be relevant here?
Yeah. If you have detect
Oh,
deceive or anything.
Sure, yeah.
Oh no.
Let me see if this is a
Both
free
2 1.
use ability. Yeah, 1 free charge a day. May as well.
Okay. You notice something about that last comment. He says it doesn't ring a bell or whatever, but you catch something about his face. You know, something sounds off about it. The look he makes, or whatever you want to, call it.
Sure. Mr. Retchcash doesn't say anything, but anyone who's watching his body language notices that he gets a little shiftier and starts to stay away from Takeshi.
Norna jumps on Takeshi and hugs you.
Yeah, Takeshi happily returns the hug, but he will mention that it's probably a good idea to just quickly rinse off the blood, and looks around the camp and sees that everybody's sort of gathering things and asks, "So what the hell happened while I was gone?"
A couple things. Tartak has joined Victor over there, in a sense, if you catch my drift.
Alright, in that case, as Takeshi starts cleaning off the blood, he starts cleaning off some of the blood into a vial and then hands it, or like a cup, and hands it to Tartak.
I mean, not like that, but...
I had some excellent cheese and began mapping our route forward. I believe I know exactly where we need to go to find the City of Gold.
Oh yeah, whatever happened... Speaking of gold, whatever happened to that golden mask that you found?
Yes, I've been holding on to that. I happened to notice a certain resemblance to your own choice in fashion, Arthur.
Calling this a choice in fashion is bold.
Exactly. It is bold, decisive, fear-inspiring. Exactly what you want in a frontline warrior. It's one of the many reasons I knew I my group well. Only the most dedicated of battle warriors would wear such a thing.
You know, maybe our soul was missing with you gone, Takeshi, but all of a sudden things seem a little bit more lively now that you're back.
Tartak is currently licking off the blood on my armor. I'm not sure lively is the best term.
I mean... I think it's lively in a certain sense, but otherwise we're packing to start moving towards the shrine, and let me see that mask over there, Mr. R.
Certainly. And he gets the golden mask out, hands it over.
Yeah, he takes that and just hands it to Zophon. Hey, is this cursed?
What are the odds you'd have 2 cursed magical masks?
Pretty damn high considering where we found it.
It did seem to have a certain place of honor in the temple.
A temple to what?
Some value to it.
I mean, it's made of gold.
Well, that's certainly true.
But if you could inspect this for me, Zothon, so I do not end up being cursed in a similar fashion as someone over there. Not that I can really blame him, we would have died had he not put that mask on.
Oh, Arthur.
Yes?
Just a moment. If I can have a quick word with you.
I assume in private, so why don't we walk
Yes.
suspiciously into those trees over there?
Perfect.
Yes. And, Mr. R lumbers over.
Shut up, Mr. Magic Man. I'm eavesdropping on them.
Of all
He puts
people,
one big paw around Arthur's shoulders and he goes,
So you would describe yourself, I think, as the de facto leader of this little group of adventurers and vagabonds, yes?
something like that.
Well, I couldn't help but notice. I was really more joking. I meant it in an offhand way when I asked Takeshi about that elven scout that had gone missing, but well, his reaction, it could just be I could be mistaken, but it didn't seem entirely as though I think he killed her, Arthur. I think he did do that. And I can't prove it. I could be entirely wrong, but I just want you to understand where my suspicions are.
Right. I mean, to be honest, I can't blame you for being suspicious considering the nature of what he put on. We were having a very quick aside of what that was. That is a mask. It is an artifact, but it is also the prison of a demon known as Red Konai. I assume, especially because when he put that mask on, he went through a little bit of physical changes. I have to assume, considering he's back and not murderous, that they've made a deal of some sort. I cannot tell you if he was completely in his right mind. Maybe he killed her. Maybe he killed her while being out of it and something snapped him out of it, and then he realized he killed her. I cannot be sure. I am...
Certainly. Nothing about Takeshi thus far has led me to have a particularly high value of his moral character, but I never took him for a random murderer.
Yeah, that's probably one of the lines he just never crossed.
It's reassuring to know you don't think he was in his right mind when he did it, but I'm concerned nevertheless, especially if, as you say, he could have made a deal with the thing that did do it. You see.
I can only assume he made a deal with it. As much as I believe in Takeshi for a lot of things, he was suddenly disappearing after the fight like that. Leads me to believe that in some way, shape, or form, it controlled him.
Just keep an eye on him, would you? You know him better than the rest of us, perhaps.
Yeah,
certainly
I guess
better than me and the Bugman.
I'll keep an eye on him. Not to mention, I'm basically one of the only people who could do something about him if it did turn out that some part of his moral compass has been shattered completely.
Besides, it'd be very bad PR if immediately after returning, glorious, rich, and triumphant, one of my premier mercenaries began serial killing random women. That's what
and also
reflect badly on me, you understand, Arthur.
It would do terribly for your book sales.
Oh yes. Well, it's possible that might inspire a certain kind of morbid curiosity. The memoirs of a killer, I can see it now.
I can't confess to knowing too much about that. I'm not I might know how to read, but I've never been much of a bibliophile myself. Never really had the opportunity.
Very good. Hopefully I'm wrong.
I hope so as well. I will keep this in mind. Also, the odds that this conversation stays between us, very low.
Why'd you say that?
I mean, just as an off thing, I've always heard that, when something loses their eyesight, their hearing becomes much better, and it's not like we walked that far away. We're I don't know, 30, 40 feet away from the camp?
Wow. Lovely.
Then again, he's also, insane, so I'm not really sure how much stock people put in his words anyway, so...
True. Truth from the mouth of a madman.
Yeah. I hope that mask is something interesting. I realize now, when I really think about it, Takeshi has quite a bit of ruined items on him. If I could get a couple more myself, I'd at least be confident in being able to do something if he does go batshit insane, but we'll see.
Well, I will say this. If he's got a lot of valuables on this person, it would make the prospect of him going rogue more palatable. Think of the resale value.
Oh my god. I'm not going to think of the resale value of the items of my dead friends, especially if he goes insane.
Very
Let
good.
us return for now and get a move on with the camp so that we can continue on our adventures without having to worry about everyone dying every time we leave.
Wise words, my friend. Time is of the essence.
No, Craig, were you over there trying to eavesdrop?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you guys trying to be quiet and hide it from others at the camp?
Yeah, but
Mr. Edgecash was trying to be a little quiet.
yeah, we were definitely trying to be a little bit quiet, but there's also a little part of Arthur's like, probably if No Crag was eavesdropping, we really couldn't stop him. His hearing is so much better than ours.
Okay, go ahead and do you have concealment? No, Craig, or if not, you can just make
Yeah.
a perception check. Cool. And then that would just be perception on Ratchcash and Arthur.
You try and keep quiet?
Just to see if they saw him. It's up to you if you would have minded him eavesdropping or not. Okay, they didn't even see him. Okay, so cool. We'll say No Craig was listening in. After
It
we
was kind of a foregone conclusion in Arthur's mind that No Crag probably heard it in some way, shape, or form. Whether he went 10 feet away to eavesdrop, it didn't really matter to him. He had a feeling No Crag would have heard it anyways.
Yeah.
Mr. Magic Man, where's the fire? I can't find it. I think they finished talking.
when you start to turn around, No Crag, or after you hear them walking away, you hear a voice next to you, and the voice says, "Are you lost, blind man?"
Well, you do not sound as sexy as any of the other people.
I am definitely not sexy.
No, I'm sure you're beautiful in your own way. Even if only a mother could love your face, strange man.
Was once very comely, but not anymore. Anyway, what are you doing over here in the dark?
I was spying on the Atacralian general and his rat.
General? I think you might be mistaken. There is no general in this camp.
Oh, the heavily armored man I met in Atikros.
Oh.
Something like that. I was told that the Atacralian Empire would send people to save my party, and then I heard his armor clanking down the hallway.
I think you
Are you not a thrall of the Atacralian Empire?
No, not yet. I think you're talking about Arthur, the mercenary.
Yes, the queen of your group.
Queen, you speak in riddles. Bard. Here, to take my arm, I can lead you back to the fire.
I trust you, random man. My queen told me to always trust strangers that offer help.
I do not want to get too close to the fire, though. But I will bring you back safely here. You play beautiful music, I must say. I was wondering if you would play some more tonight.
Oh, I must play every night.
Good.
I simply cannot rest until I have practiced all of my instruments.
I love to
I fear
hear
my
it.
fingers will grow cold and dull.
I will leave you now. We'll go back to my tent so that the others do not look upon me.
Thank you, beautiful creature. I wish I had eyes to see how comely you were.
He laughs and keeps walking. Dane Faye has not come to greet you yet, Takeshi. She seems like she's worried, maybe, that Norna would get jealous because Norna's following you around.
Yeah, I mean, Takeshi would just do the rounds, make sure that he lets Ed know me and the Harveys and basically everybody else who knew him that he came back, let the camp know.
Alright. Zothon. Did you get that,
Yes.
This just said you. Okay, I figured it would be like you checking out the book, right?
Yeah.
But who found it? Did we establish that?
I don't think we ever did. I think, well, we established that it was probably not No Crag or Zotan who first found
Oh
it.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
the mask?
No,
Yeah, it
the
was
book.
The strange book.
Yeah, I think only 2 people rolled, and then we got sidetracked.
I mean, the only other person that could roll is Takeshi, and he doesn't know about the book.
Right.
Well, no, the only other person who could have rolled is Mr. R.
Does he have thaumaturgy?
Well, I mean, he would
No,
have found the book, no?
This was just a roll to see who found it, because it obviously looks unique.
Sure.
Can you
I can
roll a
make a roll.
d20? Yeah.
Just a straight D20, or?
Yeah, it was just a d20 to see whoever rolled highest. Was
Your target number is one.
See if you can, see if you can beat a 1.
yeah.
Nice one.
They both rolled once.
So,
funny.
so you found it. I'll share it with you as well, and then I figured it would eventually have gotten to Zothon's hands, but I'll leave that up
If
to
it's
you.
anything obviously magical, straight to my healer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good point then. I'll share it with you, and we will figure that out real quick.
Ma'am. If Takeshi learned that there were items that Zotan couldn't identify, he would give it a crack, but again, target number of 20, he is not very likely to hit. Like, he can offer his bits of wisdom, but he's not a trained magician.
No. It'd be easy to believe that Mr. Ratchcash's favorite person in the party is Arthur, or perhaps Takeshi, the person he's in business with for reading, or for books rather. In fact, Zothon, the man who keeps healing him, is his favorite.
Makes sense.
Who could argue with the person who keeps you alive?
No.
So who do you want to show
I
it
never
to?
really liked books.
Was it Carolyn or?
No, his favorite healer is Zothon.
Oh, okay. All right. So
I mean, I don't think that Carolyn probably would be able to do very much with it.
yeah, that's true.
I don't think that I speak any of these languages, and I think that she has the linguistics skill, but it would take her quite a while. Is
Right.
Kohu the orc tongue?
Kohu is the orc tongue. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
she would be able to read it actually,
Oh, okay, thank God.
but she doesn't have any. She doesn't have any magical talent.
She does look it over. Then, did you show it to her?
I mean, if I found it in the shrine, I would have shown it to Zothon first,
Oh,
because we'd be traveling on the road for some time.
Cool.
Zotan only knows one of the languages, Uruku, so
Okay.
yeah, I guess we'd probably get this help from Caroline. she knows more about the language.
So you guys, could talk over about the book together. You show it to Carolyn. Carolyn?
Carolyn. Yeah, I'd show it to her.
Okay.
Give her a chance to look at it, but probably, I don't think she does have any magical skills, so unless she's got something latent within her.
Can you roll the linguistic skill?
Oh yeah, sure. Oh, I guess that's... Maybe Zothon can't read it. That hadn't really occurred to me.
He can read some of it. She can read some of it. Nobody knows Thrash, because that's a language that I recently created. What is it?
Should I roll just linguistics or Kohu as well?
If Kohu is a skill, then you can roll that as well.
Okay.
Because that means she's not... she's not fluent in it, yeah.
Right.
Linguistics, okay. Not very good at reading the other stuff, but Kohu, she deciphers the beginning of it, like, almost instantly. And she says,
the Book of Glurkus, also known as the Codex of Blood and Bones. The Book of Glurkus, all hail Glurkus, bow to Ra. Interesting. Well, this was found in the shrine of the war priest Glurkus. It's bound and stitched, and the hides or flesh. This looks like a spell book, maybe, or a book of curses. Oh, it looks like there's alchemical formulas in here as well. This looks like something you would be interested in, Zophor, perhaps. I have to be honest, I feel strange even looking at it.
See.
Yeah, when you take it, I'll show everybody what the cover looks like. I mean, are you just trading it across the campfire?
With that response from Carolyn, no. Maybe
Okay, you want to hide it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I won't show it then. It definitely looks interesting, and there are some certain spells in there and alchemical formulas that you could learn, even skills you could improve upon from reading the pages and deciphering stuff. So if you want to do that, that is up to you.
Yes.
You can hold on to that, and I'll keep it in the loot section there. Any other conversations to be had?
I need this man to identify this mask before I wear
Oh
it.
yeah. Golden mask or...
I guess first thing first, if Takeshi doesn't find any notes on that specific city in the library that we have, he would probably ask the person that he thinks might have the most knowledge on it, which at this point would be Vahal.
You should be thanking me, Takeshi. I just saved your life.
I know, I like my chances against Nokrag.
He'll get you in your sleep after you've done the fucking dirty with someone you have 0 key.
Listen, Takeshi has not yet slept with a bug. That can change.
Never mind that. No, Craig, I think you're the one who needs to guard your tent at night.
No card can't lay eggs.
It starts to rain as you guys are doing your thing, and you go over to talk to Bahal.
Yes.
Takeshi, welcome back. I've missed you.
I highly doubt that as the person who cut off your arm, but alright.
She smiles.
I was wondering whether or not you have more information on this one city. I was unfortunately unable to find easily understood and interpreted information on it in the books that I took from the library. The city is named Lortet.
Will is she here?
Did you say?
Well, I don't know the name. But I could look into it for you.
Yeah, that's all I would ask. If something jumps to memory about the city of Lortet and any details on its make, particularly how it might be best breached, that would be very helpful information. In fact, I think I will continue and investigate a bit on my own in a different type of book.
Tell me, what was it like wearing the mask?
It's a surreal experience. Then again, I suppose if we're a couple of hours late, you could have just asked your sister.
She kind of smirks and says, hold on. You guys found that mask in
The Zacchaeus Tower when they were using it as a battery to open up the fucking portal.
Okay, yeah.
There's that, the pyramid, and 2 other things, right?
The pyramid and then the
Pyramid and-
lantern. Yeah, we lost the pyramid when you guys threw it as a distraction.
Lark still has the lantern now that I think about it.
He does.
No card will kill Lark and retrieve the lantern.
No, Lark works for Rash Cash now, so if Rash Cash asks for it, he'll just give it to him.
Oh, the Watchman's lantern? It's still in the party?
You know, you don't actually work for him just yet. You still haven't paid off your debt. You have the money, and you decide.
Ahead of ourselves, Arthur. I think I like this paradigm.
Yeah, pretty much. Honestly, doesn't Rash Cash have my debt anyway? So he pretty much owns me.
No.
No, what happened
Yeah.
is I gave you a large sum of money in exchange for the armor, with the idea that you then put that money towards your debt.
And you decided that no,
Yeah,
you
babe.
want to keep the money instead. So nothing has changed except you now have more money in your pocket for no reason.
I'll give you the money back. Whoever holds my debt, because I swore you bought my debt from Arthur at some point, but whatever.
I talked to him about doing that. I'm not sure if he ever actually He said he'd consider it. I don't think he's let me do it yet.
Okay. Arthur, you've become 300 gold heavier. Congratulations.
Be right back, guys.
Alright. This would have been a lot better to split back when fucking Kaz was alive. Now I just have to split 50-50 with Takeshi.
Who's this guy again?
Oh, Dane Faye?
You were mentioning?
Try to.
No, the elf that is missing.
Oh, okay.
Lantern is
I
a
will be
walking
entirely
lantern.
honest. Prior to
No
this
way.
session, I didn't know we had an elf.
We met her when we first discovered this group because she was pointing an arrow at us, and Kaz like spotted her because skill issue.
Oh, good, good. Then I'm feeling much better about what happened.
I don't think it was Kaz, because Kaz was dead.
No,
Alright.
Kaz was alive when we met the party.
No?
When we met these people, right? No.
No.
Okay. Someone saw the elf.
Wait.
Skill issue.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. Tartak did, and then y'all like shouted at them to pull up.
Yeah, even more
Maybe
skill
just
issue.
bump.
The guy with one eye saw the elf.
Exactly. It was so weird. Anyway, Tartak is gonna spit game at Mulda at some point, and it's gonna work too.
Totally.
Tartak being dead doesn't mean anything. He has become a Rizzler in his time in the underworld.
That's the word you're gonna use? The Rizzler?
Yes, Tartak has become a Rizzler. He's just like Takeshi now.
Right, sure, totally. You keep telling yourself that.
But yo, being an undead doesn't give you erectile dysfunction. His shit still works. I mean, I hope it doesn't. That would fucking suck.
I genuinely could not tell you.
I mean, if blood-based poisons still work, it seems the reason that his blood still flows kinda a little bit, maybe.
Well,
So-
you are a blood raider, and for all intents and purposes, so long as you don't stay hungry, you're like, you won't rot either, which means you really need to get something to eat before like your skin starts falling off.
Why does banging chicks make you lose ki again?
The idea is that like you
shoot your life force.
Yeah,
I'm
one,
dead.
shooting your life force, and two, you're not able to actually like keep control of your ki. It's for the same reason that when you get drunk, you also lose control of it unless you have the skill.
So if you,
Or drugged.
if you just don't,
It's you need to like generally. Actually, most
never mind.
users, I
Never
think how it
mind.
works is that they have like a little bit of their, you could say, brain power always like keeping their ki under control. And when you're fucking, you can't really do that.
this is an issue.
I realize that.
Magic.
Yeah, maybe I should have taken the
blood
meditation
magic.
skill.
I have been short on inspiration for my new songs, and I think that your blood magic is the key I am missing.
For your songs?
The mana in the air just doesn't quite listen to me the same. I think if I'm to get closer to Stygian music, that I need something more physical.
I fucking knew you were trying to make Stygian music and not just the music of the gods, you fucking lying insect! Get over
Are
here!
Stygians not gods?
Me when I grab you.
Me when I get my fucking hands on you.
You know, next time I'm in that plane, I'll just grab you something that you can use as an improvised pick. Or maybe some sort of otherworldly material to make a loot out of.
Yeah, so what was up with I know I like put that off to the side, Takeshi, but what the fuck was up with that?
Yeah, in fact, I would very much like to have that conversation. I just don't think it should be had around this campfire with everybody else present.
Uh-huh.
We can move to the senator's campfire.
Yes. I would rather move to the cabin and close the doors.
I think we could just walk into those suspicious-looking trees over there.
What the hell, too?
I don't trust those trees. You never know what's hiding in those trees.
I mean, a bug man, apparently. Fucking insect.
You can't hide from the shadows.
You are not the shadows.
Shall I hold him?
No. Oh, I think Rogue's back.
Wonderful.
Get back to whatever we were talking about before.
Jim comes back. I was gone for 5 minutes. Why are 3 of you dead in PvP?
Yeah, what's going on?
I think we're trying to identify the skull.
The clearly cursed golden skull mask.
For
Mr. Law and his gang are gonna start packing up their tents. Getting everything loaded on Betsy.
Right.
Edgar's trying to spit game at Molda right now.
I think Takeshi would try and take a few more last moments with this cabin before the camp moves. Try and figure out whose cabin is it anyway, and wait to see if any of the party members come to hear more about the demon realm.
I mean, I'll have to go there, but I definitely need the results of that golden mask.
Yeah, I also don't think he would have kept them, because he also has another thing he would rather do alone in the cabin, which is to open up a certain book he has in his possession, the Nailed Tongue. Because he figures if the standard books don't have information about demonic cities in other planes, and if Hal doesn't know about the demonic cities in other planes, perhaps a book that summoned a little demon might have information.
I will put on the mask, and we will know if it is cursed when the demons fight in my head for control over my body.
No. Not to mention, I don't think your face exactly fits the mask, no offense. I believe in you, Zothon. You can do this.
Just thaumaturgy to identify.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that.
Could Nokrag try to random lore this thing?
Yeah.
I feel like random lore might be more helpful than just knowing.
I mean, random lore tells us about the actual item itself.
Yeah.
The, like, history of it. Thaumaturgy just tells us, you know, what the fucking deal with the item is.
Yeah, I might just be like, yep, that's cursed or something.
Never heard of this thing.
Which makes sense.
Arthur, go ahead and roll a percentile.
Oh boy, me.
It magnetizes.
Nice.
Who knows whether low was good or high was good? We'll never know
That's
until...
number, so...
Low is good because something happens at low.
True.
Yep.
I mean, that's for like random events. Who knows what's happening here?
That's number. You just die. Well, W.
So this mask holds symbols that resemble I'm gonna say you saw some similarities from the Shrine of Glurkus in some of the architecture and some of the art as well. It was pretty old, and I think I described before that some of the stuff was built even before the orcs were there. Do you guys remember me mentioning anything about that?
I do. I think at some point I made like a masonry check.
Right?
The Tritons. Yeah, that's right. This mask, you believe, was created by the Tritons.
Interesting.
Well, they say.
And it looks like something to revere the sun, or maybe sun worshippers.
That's a pretty good sign of, for all intents and purposes, worshipping the sun means that they generally don't have anything to do with, curses or darkness, undead, that sort of thing.
What did you roll? 16. Yeah, that's pretty good. So, you believe it was a sun priest's war mask. Let's see. Right away, you identify that it has the power to regenerate chi once per day. D20. I'll just write all this in chat. Red line here.
I wouldn't call this the Holy Angel mask by any means. They wouldn't be using a fucking skull for.
The human should wear the masks and have a kid, and then this kid will be both angel and devil, and he will bring justice down on the Endbringers.
No, Craig. We're both male.
Why does that matter, Arthur?
That
What do you
campaign,
mean?
we just
Why
have to
does
take
that
you to the
matter?
snowy wastes.
What does that mean? Look, no Craig, I'd sooner take you to the snowy wastes and do whatever fucking fucked up thing you're gonna do so that Takeshi can bang you before I do.
No crowd cannot lay eggs.
Yeah, and I can't fucking have children. At least not like that.
I didn't know you were incontinent.
The demon will find a way.
That's not even the right word.
That's good. Big fan of that.
It's a real knee slapper.
Look,
I didn't know you were incontinent.
No. At the very least, Arthur's penis definitely works.
Oh. How do we know?
Honestly,
you tested it in campaign yet?
I said it now.
Well, that could be not true. We don't know.
Fucking. Because I don't go around seducing every female character that we meet doesn't mean that my penis doesn't work.
It's the only possible reason.
I mean, yeah.
What if he's a chick under that mask? We don't know.
Point. Arthur could just have a voice changer on right now.
No, impossible. He has the blood brother trait. Or he had.
So, do you have to be a guy to be a blood brother?
I hate to be that guy, but I don't think it was called Blood Brother. I think it was Blood Bonded. Oh no, it was Blood Brother. Rip Gaz.
Maybe Kaz was the blood brother, and the trait was referencing Kaz. not Arthur.
Actually,
If Kaz is dead, what happens to that trait?
He
Does he
lost
still
it.
get-
It's gone.
on.
Sure.
The trait made him sad. That's what happened.
Mm-hmm. The connection that gave Arthur that bonus is not gone, but the bonuses are gone, and the connection leads to nothing. Though I will always find it funny, we only ever did the fucking ritual when Kaz died. Just like using that trait for the majority of the game.
Is there a ritual associated with the trade?
Sort of. Involves, like, you know...
You just do that meme of like the two really muscular arms clasping hands.
Yeah, but with, like, your blood involved.
Yeah, that's about it.
Y'all could have done that literally any time.
You're
Kaz
right.
had his arm shot so often. Like, after any combat, you could have just...
You're entirely right, and yet we didn't.
The trait is basically just a really strong dap.
So it's not super awesome, but the Sun Priest War Mask, D20 chi per round for 10 rounds, once per day. You can call on one Defined Damage Blast. It adds ×1 power damage once per day.
Wow.
Is that doing extra damage to demons or the undead?
It does.
I mean, it's divine.
Yeah. If,
Wow. That's
it's only times
really
one,
fucking great.
like extra for normal, but if it's a demon or something that has a vulnerability, that turns into like ×3, you know. So that's kind of cool.
Wow.
But it's only once per day,
Sad that...
Look, once per day is fine.
and it recharges, you know, in the sun. But it does have the impair -2 to perception.
Yeah, that's fine. I already had the -2 to perception, even though I've only been wearing the skull mask as a, what's the word I'm looking for?
Okay.
Cosmetic.
Yeah, that's the word.
It gives you +2 to allure as well.
Let's go, increasing that stat that's already really fucking high for no reason.
Only while you wear the mask.
I want to be beautiful.
Arthur will take the mask, he'll go behind some trees, and then
The
he'll,
mask
you know,
stays on in bed.
he'll swap it, and now he's wearing the mask.
The chainmail stays on, girl.
Can I just see what Arthur's face looks like? Because
No.
astral sight, or is that not how that works?
You see like an aura, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you won't see through things.
No Krog has seen his face.
No, you haven't.
The shadows
You're
describe.
fucking blind.
The shadows describe it to me.
Shut the fuck up. Stupid fucking bug.
Alright, did somebody wanted to go into the house and talk about something?
Well,
Wait.
Takashi
Takashi's
basically
trying to
invited
be-
everybody
he's
else
not
when they asked about the Demon Realm. That said, speaking of the Demon Realm, while they were having the discussion, he would have cracked open the Nailed Tongue book in search of potential answers and or dangers, in case that is in fact dangerous to do.
The Nailed Tongue book. Let me see, which one is that?
Because I don't think we ever figured out what was in that book. We never read it.
I
We
think
just
we got
figured
the
out.
old- back
Yeah,
the underground market, right? When we killed
the
Beard.
guy who turned into the flesh demon.
I know that the Nailed Tongue book is, that's the symbol of one of the Stygian gods.
Yeah, he figures a book like that might hold some information on that city, and might help him devise a plan on how to break out the prisoner.
Speaking of suspicious books, Zotan will show the strange
Okay,
book
we
you got.
do the strange special cursed book sort of book session, book club. So Takeshi brings out the demon book, Zoltan brings up the fucking orc book, and they compare notes.
The strange book.
Huh. Interesting.
The Book of Blurkus. You would probably recognize the symbol firsthand. The symbol was in the shrine as well.
Seems to be probably cursed or something, so we probably don't want anybody just reading through it.
And yet he's reading it anyways.
I mean, Takeshi will probably be fine.
This is just Takeshi and Zothan, right? Nobody else?
Nah.
No, I'll let him do his like funky business.
Now that Zothan brings up this book, Takeshi also remembers, hey, there is also this one other journal that has some potential reference material on the necromancy stuff, like if you wanted to learn. I think now that we have ourselves 2 undead in the group, we should probably read up on it.
Suppose so.
Do you remember any other bonuses that the tongue book?
I remember the tongue book's name, and that's about everything that we have explored of that book, because it was never opened or identified.
Okay.
But this would be the time when Takeshi would try and open it, mostly because he now has a reason to be looking for demonic knowledge.
Oh, yes. Absium, the Deceiver. Deceit and theft. It could be a prayer guide.
So the proper black market book then.
Yeah, like a holy book. Let's see. Let's see if it mentions that city within it.
Would you say this might be a demon lore check or something similar?
First I would say, let's see.
Or maybe a spiritual influence if there is even luck. If he's lucky enough that, the book is actually on the topic he's looking to research.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Go ahead and do a spiritual influence roll. Let's see if it's in there. If it's a success, it's in there.
Sadly, no dice.
Flipping through, yeah.
I mean, he would still read it just out of curiosity as to what is in there.
Yeah. It does mention pretty much everything about the sect of Absium. Priests and stuff like that. There are some locations in there where you can find their churches and temples and shrines and stuff like that, but they are part of the order. Part of
And how
the
do you
order,
spell
so
it?
you, yeah, let me put that on there. So if you find a church of the order, all 6 of the demon gods, they'll have shrines to all of them in their temples. Absium the Deceiver. So you can rename it like the Bear Guide, the Nail and Tongue, or something. The Prayer Guide of Absium.
Gotcha. And based on the quick read, it is just more or less mundane information about this particular demon in depth, and just generic information on everybody else.
Yeah, it does. It does have like some knowledge about places and things like that, but they're all in the primordium. This world.
Right, so it's like, hey, if you go to this and this city, find us at this and this place. But it's not like, if you're ever in hell, this is what you
Right.
should look out for.
Yeah. Yeah, there doesn't seem like much real knowledge of what's on the...
I mean, this could be helpful if we're ever in a civilized situation, because that might lead us to people who know more about the situation.
Yeah, and the army, the Black Banners too. I mean, some of them worship this guy, so...
Yeah, could be useful for trying to infiltrate them.
Hmm. Alright, and do you speak Kohu?
Yes, he speaks both the demon tongue and the orc tongue. The only one he doesn't speak is the one that, was made up recently.
Oh shit.
The Triton language. That said, he could always just try his hand at trying to interpret some of it.
Well, I'm gonna say because you speak both of those languages, you do know at least what the other language is and what it's about and stuff. This is so of course written in Orc, and it's written in some passages are written in the demon kin tongue, which is Oroku. And then Thresh is actually basically like Infernal. Thresh is a language that they speak in Hell. So...
Interesting. That is very useful, because if you are trying to break somebody out of a prison which is in Hell, it helps when you're able to speak in the language that people in Hell speak.
you also can feel the corruption in the book. There's something that surrounds it, which is the dark magic. Zothon, you'd feel it as well. If you want to learn stuff from it, you will take 25 points of corruption.
I suppose, corruption, that's the
It's
negative
bad
reputation,
rep.
right?
Yeah, it's just bad rep.
Gotcha. And that is true only of the special book. It's not true of the Necromantic Journal in Zacchaeus Tower, and it's not true of the Nailed Tongue, or those tomes would have the same effect.
No, just the Book of Glurkus.
Gotcha.
Because this one has, like, actual... Well, this one has actual magic involved in it, like dark magic in enchanted.
Ooh, magic.
within it.
Well, seeing as Takeshi hasn't tried his hand on it, could he potentially try and do his thaumaturgy check to see if he can identify more of the magic?
Yeah, definitely. Holy fucking shit.
That's a 30-fucking-5.
Nice.
Jeez.
So this book has black magic, of course, blood magic, and it has, like, dark alchemy. And this isn't all you can learn from it. What's listed on this handout here, you see the Art of the Grave, Curse of the Bloody Tongue, Alchemy of Rot and Poison. Those are the things you learn from it. And then as you get deeper into the book, you take more corruption. You can learn more about Glurkus and the other arts. Diseases of the Shadow Vein, rituals of blood and sacrifice, and soul corruption. But if you don't have necromancy, I mean, you can learn it pretty quickly using this book.
We also do have an additional book, the Necromantic Journal from Zacchaeus Tower, that does allow one to learn necromancy. So, and now that he has the Paraguide to at least reference some of the passages relating to the Dark Gods, the Stygian Gods, I'm thinking Takeshi would try and see if we could have a study session with all three books out there as a cross-reference, because he figures he would begin with the read about the Zacchaeus Journal entry from Odysseus and try and, or potentially from one of the mages we killed back then, and try and learn the basics of necromancy, and then dive into the deeper mysteries with more understanding. And he would invite Azothan to join him if he feels up for it. But yeah, he is hitting the books with a vengeance, and he is not afraid of the dark reputation at this point.
Takeshi is not afraid of the dark. We've heard it here, folks. It's time for Takeshi to go dark.
I mean, he already was going dark. This is just going darker and darker.
Dark and darker.
Why don't you go
I
dark?
love that game.
You just go darker.
Necromancy is what saved Tartak. So...
Also, as soon as other people filled in, or I suppose even with just Arthur and Zothon, he would say, now between the three of them, so, strictly speaking, I didn't want to raise anyone's eyebrows or awareness back with the rest of the camp, but it is fair to say that I have no fucking clue what the fuck happened for the past 13 days. Like,
So-
I have an idea, but I'm 100% unable to account for a minute of my behavior. Like, I was back here by the time I rejoined the fire, with the blood still dripping. I have no clue what happened before.
So the thing you mentioned about the Elven Scout to Mr. Rutchkash.
Yeah, that's the weirdest part. I remember a vivid vision, and I do not remember how it ended or where it ended.
And that vivid vision was...
Well, that's the interesting part. So the first up is, I remember successfully sneaking up on her, which, I mean, that's the first giveaway that it wasn't me. And then dragging her away into those trees where the Bugman was spying on you. And then, I don't quite remember. The thing is, she is not of the original membership of the refugee camp, and we discovered her in the woods, strangely waiting for us in this cabin, and I'm thinking that is
Maybe.
suspicious.
No. Look, so you have to remember a couple things. Sure, I don't exactly trust her because Copper was the one who brought her here, and I still cannot really believe that Copper, of all people, escaped by himself.
Yeah,
Doesn't
exactly.
really make sense. But at the same time, she wasn't here waiting for us. She was here on guard duty because, the camp was right here. She was just looking out. So, if that was your attempt at being like, it was okay that I killed her, no.
Listen, we do not know for sure that she is dead.
She has been missing now for several hours.
But when I'm possessed, I'm the real me.
So you said that you dragged her off into those trees over where
Which means that if she's there, then she would be there. If she's not there, then the next clues to find her are in those trees.
Yeah, let me just go ahead and don't mind me. You can just keep having your. Okay, just gonna go right over here, right there. Just gonna close that. Okay. He's gonna walk over to Geet and be like, "Hey, I might have found some. I looked around a little bit. Might have found some clues on where our missing elf went. I think it's over in these trees here."
Copper comes with Gita.
I'm not exactly the greatest at looking for things, which is why I thought, the resident scout, hunter, tracker would be the best at this. Also, I guess you're here too, Copper. Was she your friend? Or is it just like you're the one who brought her into the group so you care about her safety?
He says, I have to admit, we did grow a bit close.
Understandable.
So, what is it you found?
Well, I talked to some people, and apparently her last known location was around here, in these trees over here. So, I don't know, maybe we can look for signs of a struggle or something? Maybe blood on the ground? I'm not really sure. Like I said, this isn't my cup of tea. This is your guys' cup of tea.
Is that what Takeshi said?
Maybe.
Gita looks between you two for a moment, and he's like, does he know something?
Unfortunately, not really. I wish he did know, because this would make it so much easier if he was guilty or not. That's why I need to find, and I need to find any trail and traces, and then put what happened together myself. All we have is the account of a guy who basically has amnesia for the past 13 days.
And shit.
I do hope nothing happened to her. She seemed like a nice woman.
You can see he gets pissed off and kind of just storms off through the trees. He does look like he's over there looking around and stuff still, but maybe like fuming too much to talk anymore.
Yeah, that's understandable. It's not like I'm gonna blame him for that. And if Takeshi was the one who killed her, I mean, I'm not really sure. I'm not entirely sure what we're gonna do about that. We'll have to cross that bridge if it happens, so I sincerely hope she's alive. So, Gita, it's all on you. And I don't know, maybe someone else that I could find.
Oh my god.
Abysmal.
Terrible.
I mean, still 7, but...
She looks around. She finds like remnants of like a bone. Looks like she was eating something here. There's no blood. Don't see any signs of a struggle. She's like, the rain didn't help.
I mean, it's only started raining for like maybe the past 10 minutes. They couldn't have gotten rid of the footsteps or anything like that already.
Well, it's been raining on and off.
Well, I know that's really good at...
She looks around. She's unable to find anything. Copper, I'll make a roll for him.
Tartak, get over here.
What?
Look, Tartak, I'm going to have to entrust you with your perhaps new special senses, maybe. Look, I need you to look around for any clues of the missing elf here. Including if you can maybe smell any blood or something. Or, maybe the smell of a fresh corpse might lead you to her, but I hope that's not the case.
Tartak, you there?
Oh shit! You just didn't hear me.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Okay.
I believe
And it's just
you.
perception, right?
Yeah, unless you have maybe observation or...
I
Investigation.
have astral sight, but does that apply here?
Oh, yeah, investigation if you have that. Astral sight, no, that's not gonna help.
Okay. Where did it go?
feel like Copper would have observation, but he doesn't.
Isn't it required for scouts?
I think so. Let me see here.
Oh, -1. Damn. I just rolled shitty.
Copper's a smuggler. That's why.
Ah,
I don't see anything.
Oh, it's one of the civilian classes, right?
It's like a thief, but I built him more like just a smuggler.
Fair enough.
I build my characters like ass.
I'm not
I don't
seeing
know.
nothing.
No Craig's pretty good at what he does. He
Well,
is
That's because we
effective
did
at-
the thing where you just start at a high level, so you can dump all your points into like your main thing without having to spend it on frenzy.
Yeah, it is a little bit of cheating. It's cheap.
But it's fine because all my stats are very small. It's like fuck it, I'll be blind. Yeah, this is a great idea.
I mean, I can throw my hand into the ring for perception, but I'm not going to roll anything good.
Better than Tartek, I'm sure.
I sincerely doubt it.
He's also rolling +0 to hit.
Oh,
See,
my
told you.
goodness.
Yeah, Arthur just doesn't have a good perception. Like one of my lowest stats by far. But hey, maybe Copper found something.
Copper does
Hopefully he did.
come back with something. He does. He brings back. He's like, it looks like she dropped one of these, one of the arrows that she made. Perhaps there was a struggle. You think your mage friend, perhaps she could use this to scry?
Perhaps let's go and see. Will we be going to Valhall, Vilnari, or Signy? Or actually, Ravik, was he the one who said that he could like scry someone if he had their stuff?
Yeah, let's do Ravik. Because she's an enchanter. Valhall's a necromancer.
What's Vilnari?
Vilnari is...
She's a senator.
I mean,
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, let's actually use Vilnari.
Oh, is she a blue mage?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Ravik is a warlock. So, yeah, let's do that. It is Vilnari. It makes more sense because she'd be, like, spying on people and shit.
Didn't she
Yeah, it does seem like
send a message to Flames at some point, too?
Yeah.
Something like that. She did send a message.
That was the other senator. I mean, the other sister.
No. It was Vilnari.
Okay.
It's when she did Save Me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, You're My Only Hope.
I am not into Star Wars. I don't get the reference.
This guy. When she was captured by Valhall, she sent us a message in the like weird tavern where we met Norna, and also where we killed Gale Zakaida.
We didn't kill Zakaida. He's right there.
But yeah, I guess Arthur will walk up to Velnari with Copper, and Velnari, would you mind if we borrowed your services for a little bit?
Sure. What do you need?
Wonderful. The scout, the elven scout, I cannot really... Mayrina, I believe her name was. She's gone missing. We have found one of her arrows, a self-made arrow. Would you be able to use that to perhaps scry on her, or find her location?
Yes. I can try.
Wonderful. Come this way, please. And you lead her to Copper.
She starts to perform the spell. Anything else anybody wants to do while she's doing that?
to riz up Molda.
Mr. Wretch Cash, if it's possible, would maybe try and use his leadership skills to rally the camp and get them to begin packing up faster.
Okay, yeah, bust it out. Leadership. And Tartek's gonna talk to Molda, riz her up. So that's good. What does that look like with the leadership role? Definitely successful.
As Mr. Wretch Cash begins going from group to group, encouraging them, hyping up the temple, being like,
"Won't you be glad to have a nice roof over your heads? Come. The next phase in our journey awaits."
Saying things like,
"Come on, we can't afford to waste daylight. Quickly now."
It's probably clear to anyone watching that there's a certain amount of urgency to him as well. He has been antsy, sitting and waiting for this long.
Yeah. It's definitely successful. Everybody speeds up in their process. And while they're doing that, Molda starts packing up as well. Tartek, what do you say to Molda? She looks over at you, kind of not embarrassed, but like a weird look of maybe awkwardness.
I apologize for dying, but it seems as if I have short days left to live. May you be the warmth that my skin once had. That is what Tartek says.
Make a charisma check.
Seduction. Hell yes. I love this skill.
Yeah.
Bro.
Nice. She
Sexy
seems
rat.
the awkwardness kind of melts away when you say that. Whatever it was, it sounded like perfect for her, right?
Hell yeah.
She doesn't say like really much anything. She just kind of like takes your hand and smiles and leads you into the tent.
You know, maybe I do have to give it to Tartek. Maybe he has become a bit of a Rizzler.
Hell yeah. Tartek definitely bites Molda at some point during this. There's no way he doesn't.
Oh god.
The kite is like, hey, what the fuck are you doing in my tent? No.
Let's go.
If you turn my employee into a vampire, I'm going to rip your head off.
Wait, since when are they your employee?
What do you mean, since when was she my employee? When I didn't make her a slave and decided to hire her with money instead. Remember?
Whatever you want to say. Yes, most certainly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's her body save.
Tartek is weird. He will bite you.
Oh, roll the damage.
Please.
She doesn't have
Please,
high
okay.
toughness.
Oh
does she?
shit.
Oh, she's only got 2 toughness. Never mind.
Oh no.
I also built Molda like ass.
I'm just gonna go unarmed. Ignore the D10.
Right. Just do like a basic. I don't think you would try to kill her.
With this
right?
damage. I am not trying to kill her.
You're just trying to do like a
passion and shit,
sexy vampire bite.
He's turning my employee into a vampire. I'm gonna have to kill him.
How
Also,
long before
Tartek is hungry, so yeah, that did 5 damage.
Oh, shit.
How long before the entire camp is like undead?
Do you feed off of her? Oh shit, you're feeding off of her?
No. I mean, he wouldn't try to, but...
And make a willpower check.
Yeah, if it happens, it happens. He can't...
Yeah, I mean, if she starts screaming, we are conveniently nearby.
Go ahead and make a willpower check.
Tartek.
The blood
Tartek
tastes.
accidentally eats his wife. Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Blood tastes pretty good.
Damn,
Oh,
blood does
no.
taste pretty good. He eats. Damn.
Oh my god.
Yo, never let Tartek cook ever again, yo.
Jeez.
Never let
That's
Tartek
tough.
cook.
Oh,
Mr.
no.
Rat, I could hear the crunching of bones.
She tries to push you off. Strength check. Resisted. 11.
Hopefully, bro is weak at this time.
Well,
the one time
oh.
Tartek's not weak either.
The one time.
No.
Alright, so seems like Tartek's day is going pretty well. Molder's not so much.
I'm gonna have to kill this fucking rat.
Dude.
What do you mean?
Does she, like, scream at all?
Do you completely drain her, or
No, absolutely not.
are you?
When
You're not trying to kill her.
when Tartek takes enough to come to his senses, he will stop immediately.
But it wasn't nat 1.
It wasn't that one though.
It wasn't that one.
Good point.
I will give you a spiritual influence check. And
Oh
if you
wait,
fail
wait a
that-
sec. Can I use a? I just read about this. Can I burn a soul point to re-roll that willpower check with +5 or no?
You can.
Alright, thank you. I don't want to. Hopefully, now this time it goes better.
Why is your
Wait.
willpower so low?
Because he died.
Because I haven't spec'd into it for some reason.
You're a monk. It should be one of your main stats.
Well, monk
Whatever you
schmunk.
do not fail the second willpower check.
It's a 9. It's okay, I guess.
It's
Ten was
enough.
10.
It's enough to stop you from killing her. She
Hell
does,
yeah.
She does like shove you off though at the last bit, and says everything gets kind of weird after that, And,
Turned my employee into a vampire.
Bro, you really fumbled the bag with this one.
Uh-oh.
she's like, "You've
That is a good
changed.
point.
Perhaps too much change." That's what she
I
said.
agree.
She's gonna walk out of that tent and fucking faint.
Hits him with a
I
times
should
11
go.
sneak attack.
She doesn't leave. She doesn't leave though. What do you do?
I think I should go. Tartek will walk out awkwardly.
Nice.
I'm gonna go bury my head in the sand or something. God.
Horrible, and nice at the same time.
No.
Nice for the story, but just horrible that it happened.
Horrible. Bro, never let bro cook ever again. Do not let him get with a woman.
He gets the lone wolf song. Walks
Speaking
away.
Since a week passed, No Crowd can do this again, right?
What's that?
No Crowd can do the bardic like storytelling stuff since a week passed again.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Probably the story of our adventures in the temple.
Yeah.
Hyping that up.
With all of the weird fucking stuff that he throws into the story to make it not true.
What was the last thing we were doing?
Vilnari was
Valnari.
doing the thing with the arrow.
She looks up and she says,
I found her. She is alive.
Oh, thank God. Or, I guess, thank the gods.
Barely.
Where, though?
She points in the direction.
she points in the direction, and we'll have like the scene kind of pan out, and You notice her tied up to a tree. She has some kind of demonic mark carved into her stomach, and blood dried, like on her neck. She looks pretty fucked up. Like she was fucked up pretty bad, but and you could see this weird symbol carved into her flesh. And that's where we'll end the session for the night.
Oh,